Last scrimmage you had KD come out first, say CJ started. I know that's not indicative of what's going to happen, but just continue talking about the quarterback battle as we get.
Well, again, I've said it once, I've said 100 times, consistency is what we're looking for. And, I thought going into today that CJ may have had a slight edge over KD, and I got to go back and watch the film and see how it went today. But, both of them are battling good. It's a good problem to have. We have two good players back there. We're just, we may have to make us the decision here in the next few days. But, we're still in camp mode. Everybody's getting about the ones and twos are getting the same amount of repetitions out at practice. So, we'll let it play out, and by next week we'll probably name one of the guys that'll go out there and take the first snaps.
What do you like about CJ overall as a quarterback?
Well, he's got a tremendously quick release, and he gets the ball in and out. He doesn't hold it very long. He's an intelligent quarterback, and the thing is, he runs really well, and he does. He can beat you with his legs. So he's got all three, and then KD is a little bit slower in his release, but he's got good knowledge of the offense, a little bit stronger arm. So he's kind of got a little different skill set than CJ, but both of them have been very productive to this point.
KD being a senior, does that help him out at all?
Well, no, CJ's a senior now. Yep, CJ's a senior. KD will be a junior this year. No, because we got some new wrinkles in the offense, and in the spring it was new to both of them. So they both started evenly, and they've been competing really well.
I know you talk about consistency, and there's not necessarily a leader, but I guess I've already asked it. But let's just move on to the offensive line.
Okay.
Just talk about that group and how they have to be a cohesive unit for you guys to get anything done.
Well, that's a group that really only 5 guys get the majority of the reps during the season, and we got 5 good ones there. Really, the only battle that's going on now is Robert Olive and Hunter Kingston are battling for that starting left guard job. The other 4 spots are pretty good separation from the twos. My biggest concern is we just got to have some depth at the tackle position, and right now Brandon Jones and the freshman Joe Irby are battling that out to see who that third tackle is going to be, and one of those guys got to step up pretty quick.
We talked with the offensive linemen about the control aggression that they have to play that position.
Well, it's a tough position. Nobody knows who you are, and and if you have a great running back, you have a great QB, you have great receivers, it's because they did their job, and they understand that, and they're a close-knit group. There's 11 of them, and they're all really tight, like most linemen are. They're improving, not maybe as quickly as I would like for them to, but again, every day we're doing something a little better than we did the day before, and that's pretty much all you can ask of them.
You got a guy in Carson Griffingham that could win the kicking job this year. I know he's handled kickoffs for you the last couple of years. Just talk about his abilities and him changing into that position and being more pressure-packed position and making the kicks.
Well, he's done a good job of this camp. One big thing that's held Carson back is his approach to the ball, the timing on the PATs and the field goals, and he's worked extremely hard to it. If there's one guy that I'm proud of is Carson Griffingham. He held the kickoff duties, but he's improved dramatically on his PAT field goals. He's got a big leg. Consistency again in percentage of makes to misses is something that we've lacked to this point of camp.
Back to the quarterbacks real quickly. You say you plan on making a decision possibly next week?
Well, I say that. I hope to. Right. I'd like to make it pretty quick, but with no rush on it. But at the end of camp, we're going to have to narrow it down who's getting the reps and who's getting the second team reps. So, I would think sometime next week we would have a starter named.
And I imagine you like the way they handle things in film, because that's really the key on how you instruct them once again in film.
Yeah, they're a good guy. They work hard, and they're good friends, and they want to beat the other one out, and that's what competition's all about within a team, and they've handled it well to this point. But again, it comes some point, hey, somebody's got to go out there to take the first snaps, and one of them's got to separate themselves.
My last one, defense seemed to play well today.
Yeah, they did. They've really been coming along good. I think we found out what we can do well. And I thought we tackled good, especially the first group. We've been tackling good all year, so hopefully that'll continue. But they flew to the ball, had some good hitting out there, and made some really good plays on that side of the football.
And of course, they got to worry about school next week.
Yeah,
they become students.
Yeah, we start on Tuesday, so you know, it pushes everything to the afternoon. Fortunately, our practice routine stays the same. It's just the time of the day we'll go out there. So you know, that adjustment will be coming pretty quick.
There you go.